opportunity in game one earlier today. She's just an athlete. She is a pitcher who is a pure athlete. So looking for Sosa, if you're Mississippi State, to come into this game early and set a tone in the circle for this Mississippi State offense.
Popped up. Oklahoma shortstop Gabby Garcia squeezes out number one. 120 strikeouts. She has pitched over half of Oklahoma's.
She has really taken on the brunt for this staff. And a big key as she gets Barbary.
Kylie Edwards, the shortstop, is in Mississippi State. Edwards 1 for 2 in the earlier game, scored a run, drove in a run. Was 0 for 3 back on Friday night. Starting shortstop the last 2 seasons for the Bulldogs. She used to barrel race and show pigs in her youth. Yeah, that got you by surprise. Her mom was a barrel racer. That one hits the bag at third. It's a fair ball, and it will be a base hit with 2 down for Kylie Edwards.
May not have been in the win column, but still a place for her to build and continuing to just get better every outing. Quite sure that they were ready, and she blamed herself a little bit for that.
She said it was a bit like getting a dose of their own medicine.
Finding ways to clutch up and get that timely 2-out hit. A big spot here for Bernardini.
Hits this one down the left field line, a fair ball. Edwards is around third to score. The throw's going to come into the plate and not in time to get the second base runner, Styles.
This Bulldog offense up to over 100 RBI with 2 outs this season. Unreal.
Hit pretty well, left center field. Hanacor is back. This ball is gone. It's a 2-run blast from Jessie Blaine. Mississippi State had a 4-0 lead in the first inning of the opener. They have a 4-0 lead in game number 2 of the day.
Is where the run production came. 7, 8, 9 hitters were 0 for in game 1.
Ilana Agbayani takes care of Weslowski, but the Bulldogs out. Solo home run. She'll be followed by McEnroe Marinas and Ella Parker, who was on base 4 times in the earlier game. Hard hit ground ball, bobbled at second by Zion Romero, who's in there at second base for the first time today. Nelly McEnroe Marinas now for the Sooners. Pickering took a big jump off of first base. 0 for 4 earlier today. 0 for 3 back on Friday. First matchup. And this is her second year of action as a Bulldog, even though she's been in Starkville 3 years. And she has really been big time at the plate. 15 extra base hits for her, 10 home runs. And here she is in the circle in the nightcap of this.
Safe to say she got a little bit of a slow start in SEC play.
Reaches out, rolls this one to the second baseman, Romero. Pickering is forced out at second base. Parker. This is smashed by Garcia, who turns and burns and drives this one 8 rows deep into right field. It's a 4-2 ball game. Gabby Garcia was sitting on that pitch, and she got all of it.
And Gabby Garcia, first pitch swinging. And taking this pitch, 65 miles an hour, curveball in the inner half.
And a 4-pitch walk extends the inning. Smokey Eads, our plate umpire. Karen Ellison is at third base. Emerus Addison is at first. Off the end of the bat, but pretty hard hit to Barbary, and the inning is over. And Oklahoma responds. Hit a big home run in the Missouri series last weekend. 2 home runs, in fact. Last Sunday, bouncing ball to second. And Agbayani takes care of Kiara Sells.
Playing the game.
Sacco pulls this one deep to right field and hits her second home run in this doubleheader. That one way out of here and gone. Similar spot to where she hit the home run to lead off. Homer day for Sacco, and 5-2 Mississippi State in the second.
Sacco sitting on that.
Mississippi State 4 of 5 with 2 outs in this game. And all 5 runs have scored with 2 outs in an inning. Nadia Barbary doubled back on Friday. 2 for 4 in the earlier game, but down on strikes, and she's 0 for 2 in this game.
The middle innings. Again, getting that start getting that quick start, gaining all that momentum, and then just sort of watching it slip through their fingers later in the game.
Corey Hicks rolls one to the shortstop. Kylie Edwards for the first out. You know, there's so many big picture things as you get to this stage of the season. Oklahoma's got a huge series coming up with Texas. Mississippi State has Kentucky as this one has popped up, and late communication between the left fielder Bernardini and the shortstop Edwards. And fortunately for the Bulldogs, Bernardini is able to hang on and get the out. 2 gone.
Calling it almost from the get-go, and Edwards not peeling off quite quick enough, but got away with one there. Easter Bunny was looking out for him.
Yeah, Easter Bunny was. Here's Hannah Core.
Move into that rhythm. Got to find a way to distort it.
Well hit to left, and this ball is off the top of the wall, and it's gone. Hannah Core blasts one to left field. Her games, and Oklahoma gets back to within 2. There's that sneaky power you were talking about.
Exactly. Just like what we were talking about. That is a line drive swing, and Hannah Core didn't even necessarily finish her swing. But a line drive that just on a pitch on the inner part of the plate. 3 batters, I say, settling in. We're moving.
That is crushed, turned on, and hit down the right field line into the corner by Pickering, who stops at second base with a 2-out double.
Hook it into the right.
A&M is 13 and 4. Pretty well hit to right, backing up is Sells, and this ball is out of here. Nelly McEnroe-Marinas. 5th home run of the game combined already.
And McEnroe-Marinas making an adjustment. We've seen Mississippi State pitching go to that outer half. They got her on that pitch on the outer half, back in the. And as you're watching, every half inning has been so similar.
Popped up. Shallow left field coming in, Bernardini, and the inning is over. But a prosperous one for the home team.
Got to find a way to make adjustments. And, you know, with all of that, such a huge key. And Coach Gasso has talked about it all week. Limit the free passes and keep the ball in the yard. But Sam Landry at this point, falling behind here, 3 balls and a strike. And that's always a sign. That's always a sign and kind of a telltale for how well your pitcher is.
Isabella Emmerling, who's behind the plate. She has replaced Corey Hicks, who went the first 2 innings behind the dish. Morgan Stiles walked and scored. To center field, ranging back is Hannah Core, and she'll pull it in just shy of the warning track out there for the first out. Georgia in Athens. There's a swing and a miss. Off to second base goes Edwards, and she will slide in ahead of the tag.
Being put in scoring position and coming across to score because of. There's another example, and Bernardini doing a good job of protecting the runner.
Tough wind here, crashing into the wall as Abigail Dayton, and the ball lands foul. Ups, or as you're taking fly balls out there, but in the heat of battle, it's so tough to. Chopper, Sooners will let this one roll foul as it hit home plate and then just rolled on foul.
Right there, as far as having that opportunity to host.
Wild pitch. Weslowski shoots this one into center. Core dives and makes a spectacular catch. Hannah Core rips it off the outfield turf and robs Ella Weslowski. Ripped down the left field line, but it just twists foul. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Sosa. She's retired 3 in a row. Turned on and crushed foul up onto the concourse here at Loves Field. One of the wonderful features of this just incredible facility. It's just a little over a year old. You heard Samantha Ricketts talking about getting to take a tour of Loves Field. Base hit to left. It's going to bound all the way to the wall. Played well by Bernardini out there. Her throw comes back in. Head first dive. And safe with the double is Isabella Emmerling.
Getting ahead and seeing a lot more 0-2, 1-2 counts.
Hit to third. Barbary throws a strike to first base. And the inning's over. Sacco back to the top of the lineup for the Bulldogs here in this inning. In the air, pretty well hit to center. Wynn's going to push it a little toward right center. Maybe keep it in the ballpark. And chased down again by Hannah Core.
Has been busy out there in this ball game and chasing it down at the warning track. But Weslowski to end the second, and that ball was also hit hard.
Oh, what a play by Garcia. The throw's not going to be in time. But just to get there, Gabby Garcia. Field defense has won Oklahoma ball games. Garcia will catch that one for the second out. Again, it'll stay 1-2. Then had the day off. She came in to finish up game number 1 today, going the final inning in 2/3. Got her swinging.
To get your players on that field, have that experience, it's something that's invaluable.
And Court rolls this one to Zion Romero for the first out. May have a pitching change on this next trip, and I think we will. Just one hit and then win an inning in the earlier game today. Gave 2 hits and 2 earned runs. She'll face the top of the order, Cassidy Pickering, who...
One thing that Coach Ricketts has really stressed that she wants to see from this team.
Pickering with a bunt that came to a stop about 6 inches in front of the plate.
4 runs in the first, 1 run in the second.
To third and just foul as it skips outside the bag.
Started hanging some zeros.
Bouncing ball to short. Nice hop there to Edwards. A little bit of a low throw.
But Mississippi State pitchers, the first 1-2-3 inning of the day in the 4th.
Landry gathers that one up. Now 2 out of 7 in the weekend series. She's reached base safely in 9 straight games, including a walk earlier in this one. She's
tremendous pitch. Emmerling making it look a little closer maybe than it was.
McEnroe Marinas throws out Morgan Stiles. 2 up and 2 down. He's also walked. That was back in the 3rd. Cut off by McEnroe Marinas and Landry.
Wheels as well.
Up and in, skims the glove of Weslowski in the 2 games combined today. Sydney Sanders drew one of those back in the 1st inning today. Turns on this one and pulls it just a little bit foul down the left field line.
You get the feeling you want to go off speed here, but I gotta say it needs to be probably down.
High fly ball, left center field, and caught by Sierra Sacco for the first out.
Absolutely, and you know, we're seeing here the lefty-lefty matchup, and it looks like it's going to pay off as Agbayani is retired in 1 pitch by Everett. Able to move both runners into scoring position.
In the air, deep right field by Emmerling, and this ball is out of here. Isabella Emmerling. And Oklahoma, once down 4-0, has an 8-5 lead.
And there was no doubt. And missing from this Oklahoma offense here as of late. And of the doubleheader and doing it again here in the 5th.
Abigail Dayton 0 for 2 in this game.
Barker's gotten the call. And some
6 of her 15 hits are home runs, but not this time. A ground out to Hull closes, tied the game at 4 apiece. And Mississippi State took the lead back. That was top of the 4th inning. Barbary came through with a clutch hit. They led 5-4 before Oklahoma got the final 2 runs. One hop throw by Garcia
has been stellar in this game, and that's
drilled straightaway left field, and it's gone. Wesolowski makes it a 2-run game, and that got out of here in a hurry.
And Wesolowski in her last at bat back in the 3rd hit a line drive to
this one well hit. Center field core back to the wall, reaches up and has it. Kiara Sells drills one.
With 3 outs to go for the Sooners.
In the air towards center and left center. And Sierra Sacco chases down. You think about all the adverse situations that you face in the postseason. The SEC regular season is constant adversity. One hopper speared by Everett and the underhanded flip.
For Everett to make this a quick inning and keep this game in striking distance, because the Bulldogs have shown they can string things together, and when they and those free passes back in the 5th have turned out to be.
That's the difference.
Yeah, they have.
Those 2 walks. Maybe not now. That's going to be home run number 2 of the game for Nelly McEnroe-Marinas. She smashes a line drive out to straightaway left field. And Oklahoma back out to a 3-run advantage.
Second home run in the game for but Nelly McEnroe-Marinas taking this pitch again. Every missed pitch.
Sooners have hit 5 home runs. Bulldogs have hit 3.
In game 2 to pick up the save, and has just been an absolute battle here in game 3.
Nicely played there as Landry climbs the ladder to retire the SEC's leading hitter, Sierra Sacco, who has hit 2 home runs.
Taking advantage of opportunities. You don't want to give Mississippi State an opportunity here.
Into the gap. Core will not catch this one. It's off the wall, and it was hit so hard that Barbary is going to be held to first base. Callie Edwards singled and scored back in the 1st. She's also walked and hit one back to the pitcher. Bulldogs led this game, but Oklahoma just continues to bash balls out of the park. Sooners have hit 5 home runs.
Not allowing Edwards to sit on something hard.
And would love the opportunity. Check swing roller to first. Sanders takes care of out number 2. Down to second base goes Barbary, but the Bulldogs are down to their final out.
Is here for a fight, and they have answered nearly every time.
Swing and a miss, the 6th strikeout of the game for Sam Landry. Gives the Sooners a sweep and their 15th come from behind win of the season.
Coming up a little bit short, but the Sooners continuing to fight and finding a way to pick up the sweep.
Sam Landry picks up the pitching win on Friday.